What is going on, folks? Little Turban here. Fake Mike. Real news. Snatch that up like a newborn child out of a room. We're here with Auditing America, all the way live. Let's get this video out, guys. Who's here with us? This is a celebratory stream tonight. I'm in a good mood. Usually I'm doom and gloom. Usually I'm telling you about the countless illegal wars, the NSA surveillance. Maybe I'm telling you about what's going on with Jeffrey Egg Salad. We're the first people to bring that to. Yes, hey, Abby, Irwing, Moody, John, more elevation. Mark, what up? Logan, hi. Yes, we're here live with Auditing America, and we're celebrating. We got some work to do, guys, but it's good to have a little bit of celebration here and there. So it's a Saturday night celebration. What's going on with you guys? Shout out to Cop Watch Worldwide. That always supporting, guys. Go over to that channel. Let's see, we got Christopher, Gene, Cowboys for life. Dan, never. We got to keep the smoke alarm going so we remain humble. Remember where we came from, right? Plus we got bills. We got kids to feed, right? All right. Factual, what up? Guys, did you guys hear about Sirhan? This is something I've been talking about for a long time here. I'm celebrating because my boy Sirhan is out of jail. Press 1 in the chat if you know who Sirhan is. Press 2 in the chat if you do not. And we'll chat about this a little bit because this is the first order of business we're going to take care of today is my homeboy Sirhan. All right, I'm going to try to read that in Spanish. Oh, no, the chat's going too fast. No, sorry. That's not happening. All right, 2. So there's a few people that don't. So everybody knows about the JFK assassination. All right, so we got a couple that don't. Great. So everyone knows about the JFK assassination where supposedly Lee Harvey Oswald, blah, 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 blah. Oh, good answer there, KD. Somebody named Dan Beard is saying our beard's on point. Man, I got to line up. I need to line up bad. I'm looking like a caveman. Mr. America's looking fresh. All right. But in all seriousness, Sirhan was the alleged, although albeit convicted, assassin of RFK. Now, RFK was running for president in '68, and although JFK wasn't perfect, he knew it was up. Unlike Donald Trump, he said, "I'm going to shatter the CIA into 1,000 pieces." Unlike Biden, unlike any of these presidents, the reason he got his is because he actually took on the Federal Reserve banking system. He actually took on the Central Intelligence Agency. And those are like the third rails in politics. You don't touch those. So RFK was like, oh, great, you murdered my brother? We're going to see what's up. So RFK was doing his thing, running for president in '68. Yes, Auditing America, his hat is fresh, right? Yes, it is. Yes, so 1968. They basically blame it on Sirhan, but he was a total patsy. Forensics, ballistics, I believe even the coroner report itself, there are several doctors have all proved it's impossible due to physics that Sirhan did this. Now, if you take a look further, if you take a look at the way he's being led in some of the interviews and coerced, you realize that for 50 years, an innocent man spent behind bars. 50 years, an innocent man is finally getting paroled. I don't know when he's getting out specifically, but he's getting parole. And so this is a cause for celebration. Emil Johansson, I'm one step ahead of Mr. America for the first time. Take a look at that. So guys, let's all take a moment, man. Honestly, I did videos about Sirhan for a while now. I didn't think that he'd ever get parole. And as a matter of fact, Ranger Horse says theories from people smoking weed. Well, Richard Branson, he just went to space. He smoked weed. Obama, he smoked weed. Let's see. The fastest man ever to swim, Michael Phelps, smoked weed. The fastest man ever to run on land smoked weed. Maybe you have a stick up your butt, Ranger, because you're not smoking some weed. George Washington also grew hemp. As a matter of fact, he distilled his own liquor. Yes, the friendly fascist. That's right. We are voluntarists. We do not believe in coercion. We do not believe in violence to achieving one's ideals, because that in itself is terrorism. And therefore, government is inherently forceful and inherently terrorist. So, hey, Will, it's me. What up, the finisher? Yeah. That's how you know that Mr. America has that fire, because the smoke alarm goes off nonstop over there. Mr. America, why don't we talk to people quickly? Let's celebrate Sirhan. If you guys see Sirhan, tell him Fake Mike Real News is looking for an interview. And also, let him know, hey, first of all, Mr. America, let's talk about some of your videos that you've been doing recently. First of all, I'm ashamed. We went to the Bush compound. We went over there recently to the Bush compound, and you guys, not watching that video, you guys see the video where I went over to the Bush compound? Because I was the first to hear. Can you get a shout out? Adam, I don't know. Go fishing. Yeah, sure. Shout outs to Adam Go Fishing, yeah. Well, these are not drugs. This is a plant, right? Unlike the new that they approved by the... This has never killed anybody. This has been studied for several decades. Never killed anybody ever. And it's still Schedule 1. So, Mr. America, what about this visit to the post office today? Because I haven't seen it yet, but the thumbnail looks intriguing. Have you guys... Okay, first of all, in the chat here, press 1 if you've hit the notifications for Mr. America. Press 2 if you're a crypto fascist. So who here has hit the notifications? Hit the bell right now. Okay, Nick, what facts are you basing that claim on? Link. Good. Hit the bell for Auditing America. And if you guys haven't, I have my own channel. It's called Fake Mike Real News. Please go subscribe after this stream is done. Okay, you guys are all hitting the bell. Good. You have to hit the bell for Auditing America. Now, Auditing America is on Instagram. He's on TikTok. There's millions of views. He's got millions of views. They deleted me, and just because he hashtagged me, and my old hashtag got millions of views. Okay, Auditing America, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram as Auditing America. What other platforms are you on, brother?
We are on Facebook. You guys can join our Facebook group, Auditing America. We have a private group that you can join. We're also going to be on Twitter more often. I have a Twitter account, but I haven't used it. So if you guys look me up, you can also find me on Twitter.
Abel Cruz, you know what? You make a great point, Abel. And I can't say that I technically disagree with you, because when I first came out, Abel, I don't know if you remember, I was wearing the suit, you know what I'm saying? Never any makeup, but I was wearing the suit, right? I was trying to look professional. And then I just realized that, you know what, these people still aren't taking me serious. I'm sitting here with the suit. I'm hitting them with facts. I got a damn fake microphone in my hand that looks real as shit. And I'm still not getting no respect. So I was like, you know what? You don't have to look like a pretty boy. You don't have to be fancy and dress all snazzy. So yeah, I mean, I've earned my respect. At this point, you're either gonna respect me or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I respect everybody. I'm nice to people, and I just treat people the way that they treat me. So as long as you're not a D-bag, you're gonna get my respect. So I do appreciate that criticism, Abel, because Abel, unlike some of the haters that we have, you're giving criticism, which is actual good feedback. You're saying, hey, you know what? Maybe you should do this. Because people just say, oh, you suck. Oh, you're... But people never say, well, why don't you try this? Because if you're truly a critic, you're going to give us something that we can do better on. Because, hey, me and Mr. America tried about everything. We've had food drives, right? We've had park cleanups. We've confronted just about we've confronted Biden several times. We've confronted Trump. We've confronted Kamala, Tulsi, everybody. We've confronted everybody. We've done the interviews. We've caught the wizards. You know what I'm saying? The poachers. We poached the poachers. So we've done pretty much everything non-violently, and we'll continue to do everything non-violently within our power. Try to save things. Yes. near Zamag, I will do that. Zamag, where are you coming from? Where are you guys coming? Twyla's in the house. I like that channel name. It's a camera. I want to say shout outs to cameras everywhere for featuring me the other.
Yo, is Mr.
Mr.
Universal? Is Mr. Universal? Send him the link.
Okay. Let me see if I can share the link. Nick, thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, the city manager video was very good. Okay, let's see. We're gonna see if I can send the link here. No, I can't do it. Only you can send the link. You have to go to invite, copy the link. Mr. Universal, that's what she said. And you have to share the link, and you might want to send it to text message or whatever way is best for him, or Facebook or whatever, or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok. I don't know, whatever you kids using nowadays. I just play with my Tamagotchi on my Razor scooter. Oh, Mr. America's gone. Ah, it's my channel finally. Now I'm going to tell you all the secrets of Auditing America. Abel Cruz, thank you very much. Even more importantly than your super chat, which is very much appreciated. Thank you for your criticism. We appreciate criticism when it's not just like, oh, you guys are a bunch of. I actually appreciate. Silver, do you think I could do anything silently? Yes, we have actually. We have. I mean, we've got nearly 1,000 videos on Auditing America channel alone.
I
Hey,
can't find the link.
What an idiot.
Where's the link?
Indrasis Chakraborty, where are you coming from? I want to guess, but I don't want to be politically incorrect, but I'm pretty sure I know where you're coming from, but I want to know specifically what city, town. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you very much, Abel, for your super chat.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, there's a shot. It's a camera. All right, we got it. Now, you got the link out. Okay. Yo, is this CNN? What kind of question is that? We don't mess with no mainstream. I don't care if it's Fox. I don't care if it's CNN. We own them. Have you seen the videos where we own the media or where we own these? Twyla, thank you very much. Carolina, where the hell you been? What the hell? It's a camera. Message me on Instagram, Fake Mike Real News. We'll talk about it. We'll chat. See what's going on. I can't really. I'll say I could help, but the Capitol Police hate me probably just as much, if not more than you. Not KLOK. That's Dominican. I know.
Mr. Universal, we text you the link so you could join us on the live stream.
Another thing I want to talk about before Mr. Universal joins is this is the 20th anniversary of September 11th. We all know what happened, World Trade Center 7. Not going to talk too much more in detail about it. You guys already know. I'm going to be out there. I need you guys to be out there. Also, the second best YouTuber in the world besides him against the press, Titus Ross, is going to be having a protest outside the NIH. So that's Dr. Fauci's office. That's in Maryland, September 4th. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be at Bill Gates' house, which I went to, asked him some great questions. Said, what are you hanging out with Jeffrey Egg Salad for? Why'd you give him this donation of $2 million? You know what I'm saying? What up, Danny? What up, Adon? What up, Velasco? Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Mr. Universe in the house.
Oh yeah.
Adam in North Carolina's in the house too. What up, Mr. Universal? Nice shirt. Flexing on the haters.
Bling bling. What's cracking lacking, my brothers?
See, Mr. Universal is a big dude, and not just physically, he's also a mentally big dude. He's able to carry on conversations about a multitude of conversations. You want to talk about quantum physics? Sure. You want to talk about astrology? You want to talk about Edgar Casey? You want to talk about partying? You want to talk about ghost hunting? And he also is big too. He could probably lift me up and throw me like a football. You know what I'm saying? But I've been drinking a lot of milk. I've been working out. You guys see this?
All right. You say you've been drinking a lot of pus and blood.
No, man. No,
Custom
no,
blood?
no. Yes, that's
What
actually
type
what
of milk
it
are
is.
you talking about? What cow milk?
It's Marina Abramovich milk that I've been
Oh,
drinking.
even worse. No, even worse.
What's going
Yeah.
on, Mr. Universal?
Thankfully to the FDA, everybody can trust the FDA since they allow a certain percentage of blood and pus to be allowed in your grocery store milks. Get
That's right.
excited.
If people knew what was going on in their milk, first of all, they put growth hormones in them to make them big and disgusting. And then before, you used to have a lovely milkmaid who would gently tug at the udders. And now you have suction cups that rip out, and as a side effect of the growth hormones, it's what Mr. Universal said, the blood is pus, and it gets sucked over there. Most people don't know that the old milk back in the day, you had the cream at the top. That's why they said the creme at the top, right? Remember the cream is at the top? But that doesn't happen in today's milk. You ever wonder why the cream doesn't go to the top of today's milk? Because they put them in gigantic vats, and they have these razor-like wires that they spin through them, so it's there. That's why they cut through your stomach when you're drinking it, and they bleach your milk too, so you don't see the blood, but you're drinking it. Go organic, folks.
Oh yeah, almond milk.
Almond and
Almond milk has way more calcium and healthier protein for your body. For sure.
I prefer a double soy foamy latte.
Yeah. But which one of the bloodlines is running the fucking food industry? Because I know the Rockefellers got the gasoline and Big Pharma down pack. And making everybody get these fucking vaccines, bro. This is a
whoa. Let's not talk about. You don't say that. You say. We're gonna use code words over here because we're in a gang. We're in the good dad gang. I don't have any kids yet, but you guys are in the gang. I'm like an auxiliary member.
Oh yeah. I'm jealous. Y'all smoking? I need to get you rolling. Let's get it.
Oh damn.
Oh wait, no, we're in the future, baby. I just gotta do a little bit.
I need my flavors. I don't care if it's strawberry or custard. I need my flavors.
Man, well, bro, I really missed you this last time, especially when me and Enrique went to do that audit. I'm like, man, bro, we needed the fake mic. You could have smacked that dude with the fake mic for real.
Yo, every time I go somewhere now, they never let me in. They detain it. When I went to go see the Moors in the court. By the way, guys, Rise of the Moors are rotting in the jail for no reason. Guys, shout out to Rise of the Moors. We're gonna have to follow my page for that. And
they're still in jail.
They still have yet to determine probable cause. So.
And they're holding them against their will.
They're being legally kidnapped right now. So shout out to my boys. Rise of the Moors. Mr. Universal, though, on a positive note, because this was supposed to be a celebratory stream. Guys, I'm going to say this real quick and we'll change gears. Go to Rise of the Moabites. That's Moabits. Rise of the Moabites, Rise of the Moabites, Rise of the Moabites on Instagram, and find out what's going on with Rise of the Moors. Twyla, thank you very much for the super chat. Mr. Universal, you've been working on a lot of stuff. What is in the works? Tell people about your latest audits you've been doing with Mr. America. Tell people about the content that you have coming out on your channel and recently released on your channel.
Oh, yeah. Get excited, guys.
First of all, guys, press 1 in the chat if you're already subscribed to Mr. Universal. And maybe we have a moderator here that can put Mr. Universal's link in. Or Mr. Universal, can you put it in the chat and maybe someone can pin it? But everyone go over to Universal TV, that's SOL. We need somebody to get that in the chat. But while we're getting somebody to get that in the chat, Mr. Universal, please introduce yourself to people. I mean, if you watch Auditing America before, everyone knows who Mr. Universal is. But if not, tell people about your recent comment. Tell people what Universal is all about.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? My mindset is universal. I'm a universal type of spiritual being, I like to say. But here in the physical world, one of my talents and one of my hobbies is doing videos, YouTube. You know, big shout out to Enrique and Will Turbin. It's been an amazing journey so far since I met these guys. I can say, you know, F all the haters.
Auditing America, mute up. Mr. America, I don't know if you're eating or something, but mute yourself right now. All right, go ahead. Keep going, Mr. Universal. Sounds like he's chewing on pistachios. Keep going, Mr. Universal. Mr. America looks like a serial killer right now. DJ.
You know, one thing I definitely got to say is that I take my hat off for Enrique and Will Turbin. You know, before I even met them, I was a supporter to YouTube. I was watching their videos, you know, and we came a long way from then. You know, I'm a living testimony. You know, these guys are very humble, very humble, loving, good-hearted people. I mean, these guys have beautiful hearts. I love these guys. They're my brothers. I appreciate them. And you know, Enrique had inspired me to go out there and do audits, and then I got inspired by Will Turbin because he doesn't have no filter and he'll speak his mind. Oh yeah, love the picture. You know, Will Turbin is out there speaking the truth, talking about, you know, human trafficking and, you know what I'm saying, and missing kids and stuff like that. That's something a lot of people aren't doing out there, you know. And for these young men to put their life on the line every time they go out there and to do videos, you know, thank God that a lot of these videos.
Mr. Universal, though, enough about me. Let's talk about me. No, just kidding. Let's talk about you, Mr. Universal. Let's talk about what you got going on. Tell people about your background. Tell people about some of the things that you've done in your career and that they can find on your channel. And please, somebody put Mr. Universal's channel in the damn comments so you guys all subscribe. I'm going to do it right now. So bear with me while you talk.
So, yeah, you know, I got inspired by these two guys, and I had the opportunity to go out there and record with them, work with them. I have a nice handful of audits. I have a couple of videos I haven't released yet that I want to take my time and put more time in editing, make it a little bit more entertaining. With this new video I'm about to drop, please subscribe if you haven't to Universal TV, UNIVERSOL. TV.
Now you do more than just audit, though. Tell people about some of the other folks, the other content that they're going to find on your channel.
So I put things in playlists. I have my paranormal stuff, Universal Paranormal Activity. I got a couple of paranormal videos. You're gonna actually see some really great stuff on there, especially in the haunted schools and the haunted middle school that I was going through. There's a lot of paranormal, a lot of great stuff on there. Good stuff. Also, I got some comedy videos. Sorry for my accent. I got comedy videos on there. I used to be a big party guy, DJ, throw parties, big events, concerts, and so I have a documentary on there about house parties we used to do, you know. So I always wanted to have my own reality TV show, but now I'm a dad. So my dreams of being a Jersey Shore type of thing, it's kind of passing me now. But you know, I'm looking forward to doing more paranormal videos, more audits, and you know, and also exploring more into virtual reality for those who have Oculus. I have the Oculus Pro 2. For everybody that has virtual goggles or whatnot, I have a 360 video, VR video of an audit we did in Belton, Missouri. It's pretty cool, and I got a couple of more audits to release that are in virtual reality. If you have it on the phone, you watch on a mobile, you just move your phone like this, and you can see the whole virtual stuff. If you have the Oculus and you experience,
that's awesome. And that's the thing. He does a real good job editing his videos. He makes it dope with the. Okay, guys, we need way more watching. Thank you, Freedom Grower, for subscribing. I'm pasting Mr. Universal's channel in the chat as we speak. I need everyone to go subscribe and then return to this chat. It's in the chat as we speak, guys. Go over. This is one of the best guys out here, man. This guy, when I came to KC, he was there. He picked me up with a couple of these, fed me, had alcohol lined up, man. He's like, I felt like I was a part of this guy's family. And sure, I had to blackmail and threaten him on the internet with the deep fake. But the fact that he did it was great. No, seriously, guys, go over to, I'm going to put it in the chat one more time. Mr. Universal's channel. This guy needs 1 billion subscribers. Go over there. Tell him good old fake Mike and Auditing America sent you. Now, Mr. Universal, Auditing America has been, okay, first of all, let's say this. September 11th, I need everybody in New York City September 4th, it's either the NIH or Bill Gates' house in Washington. We're going to peacefully protest there. September 4th. Wow, is that what I sound like? September 4th. And then actually, what we'll do is watch a marathon of Star Trek. Geez, is that what I sound? Is that, do I sound? I'm going to. Hey, guys. A little turbo here.
Yeah.
Someone's saying, Mr. America, some cop is telling Logan that they can't record. I wonder if that's like a law.
Is that like a law? Nah. Who's saying what?
So, we got interesting. We got I'm a blonde. I got the
blue
eye. Apologize, telling me not to smoke. Nice. And then we got Auditing America team in the chat. Interesting. Oh, nice. Who's that? I didn't know we had an audit. Oh, they were getting dabbed on. Your rights are to be respected. Period. Elbow cough. Oh, that's what the elbow cough is. Mr. Universal, you're ahead of me. He has over 1,000K. This friend Universal. No, we need Mr. Universal SOL. That's right. Yeah, shout outs to all the different pics of Mr. Universal on his page. Yes, exactly. Yo, you guys need to go over Mr. Universal's channel to see the cover. It's Mr. Universal as a whole bunch of different actors, actresses. He's like the Nutty Professor, only funny. You know what I'm saying? I could the Nutty Professor was Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? That was That's true.
Yep. But I'm telling myself.
Women be shopping. You cannot stop.
Hey,
women be shopping.
Guys.
That's true. Women do be shopping.
Can I get a second?
Wow.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Speak up.
Okay, we have a special guest joining us right now.
Can I guess who it is?
Let's see.
Emaganza. Oh! Wow. Oh, we almost had him. Vintage Mike in the house.
What happened?
Toilet in the house. Oh, what you sniffing on? What does that say, player? Space lights. Oh, that sounds cool.
Okay.
Oh wow, he just learned. Nice, thumbs up, Jason. Yeah, he just learned how to pin a comment. Congratulations. Yeah, that's why Mr. America is taking so long. Right? Holy smokes, literally. That's why Mr. America, and thank you, Mike. Thank you, Freedom Grower. Don't spoil Freedom Grower. Shout out to Freedom Grower. Freedom Grower is the best, honestly. I'm just kidding there, Booker T. Can you dig it? Sucker. It's a pretty good Booker T.
Hey.
For somebody that has a voice like this, it's a pretty good Booker T.
Soy un rey, campeón, Booker T.
Hey. Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Brother, I'm going to put it in the chat right now.
Oh, Booker T.
All right. Oh, hold on. What do you got? Another?
Come on, CPR. He's almost in. He's almost there.
Vintage Mike, that's a great question. You guys are funny in the chat. You guys be saying some funny shit in the chat, yeah. UFC fights on tonight. I haven't seen the UFC. Mr. America, looks like you got another thumbnail for another thing. What's going on? That's why he's working behind the scenes. Guys, just know that Mr. America, man, not only does he take us across the country, not only does he take you places that the mainstream media will never go, not only all the interviews, not only all the confrontations, who else has audited the Pentagon? Who else has audited the NSA? And this guy doesn't know shit about computers. Literally. I mean, this is why he's staring at the screen right now. He's trying to figure this out. So, guys, let's give a big round of applause for Mr. America right now for trying to figure out computers. You shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have to do this. You should be able to just chill and relax based on what our forefathers gave us for liberty. Now we can smoke, all right? Someone, Rascal, saying that it's funny that Mr. America has over 100 million combined views. I don't think it is. I think on TikTok, Instagram, and It's just CPR now.
Hello.
Oh, they can hear us. It's CPR. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. I'm driving.
This is terrible.
Oh man, this is awesome. This is like TV for the first time. Oh, there he is. Mr. America, on the bottom of your panel, there's different things. You're gonna need to select one of the first 2 or 3. There's a different setups right below the screen, and you're gonna want to set up the one where it's 2 or 3 over from the first one. Now that is delicious.
Yeah, límpiate ese buco.
Tyler, how dare you? That's a terrible offense. They could care less about subscribers. We're reading all the damn chats. What are you talking about? The reason we do this is for you. He's not Mr. Soviet. He's not Mr. Communist. He's Mr. America. We do this for the American people. We do this for ourselves. We're selfish, right? We don't want to live in a world where we have no rights. Yes.
Yep.
Talk louder.
What's up with this on the bottom, bro?
Okay, so what happens is when you hover over comment in the chat. No, it's actually cool. You just, it's just because it's new, it doesn't suck. So first of all, shout out to Freedom Girl. That's actually a good chat person that you put. But when you okay, so go over someone. So go over Yeshua's return. You can click on someone's comment, and when you click on it, it appears on screen. When you click on when you unclick on it, it comes off screen. So right now, click on Girl Dad. We're going to Arizona, Girl Dad. Click on Girl Dad's comment, and to click on
Arizona.
Okay, now click off it. Click off it.
Tempe, Arizona. I love Tempe.
Click off of it. It's gone. Good.
Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
okay. So if I click on the comment, it's gonna show up on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. It's funny, Nico Mystery. You're sitting there with an anonymous mask, right? Saying we're doing this for money. First of all, my channel's not monetized, and I've lost jobs for doing this. Nobody that does things for money confronts the NSA, the Pentagon, and the Clintons. Okay, and honestly, and there's nothing wrong with getting paid to fight for your freedom. I mean, I could be paid to be a hitman. I could be paid to work for Jeffrey Egg Salad, but I choose not to. I choose to work a full-time job and also fight for my freedom, because this republic that we live in, it's participatory. That means it doesn't work unless you're actively involved. So please tell me what you've done that is so better than what we've done, so that we may do it and better ourselves. Please illuminate us with your wisdom. Oh, Ian Galloway. Yes, Ian. Shout outs to Ian. He's a magician on Instagram, and we're gonna do a show, hopefully, because we're gonna liven things up. And I've just been behind the eight ball. So shout out. I did not forget about you, Ian. I want to do a video, and that's gonna be interesting, because who saw that movie, The Illusionist, where it has like Nikola Tesla and all that in it?
I seen it.
That movie is fire, and I hate most movies, but that movie's pretty cool. Ian, did you see that movie? You don't see his channel. Okay, I'm trying to put it back in the chat here. Can someone put Mr. Universal's video?
I got it.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now. Mr. Universal did it. I'm doing it. Everyone go subscribe to Mr. Universal's channel right now. Right now. Come back into the chat.
Soy un rey campeón, Booker T. Yo, I'm gonna
put it one more time.
Buy an RV on my mama and my neighbor's mama. I'm buying
this is what we all need to do. We need to go four-way, us and CPR, and we need to get 4 RVs with. I can't even say the jokes I want to say right now because they're so funny. Mr. America, Mandy's got an RV. Are you smoking out of a Luca? What the heck is a Luca? That sounds some.
Yes, I am, baby.
Wow.
Let's go. It's a Luca.
Thank you very much, James Bond. Who saw Dumb and Dumber 2?
2-ounce jars, boy. We ain't playing no games. Let's get it.
Fat Dog, yes. I'll tell you what, we will do an audit in Hawaii, but we're gonna need 4 round class cruise tickets, but they have to be all inclusive, open bar. No, just kidding. Yeah, people are always like, oh, come to Kurdistan. Well, we'd love to, but unfortunately, well, maybe not. Well, I would honestly. I'd love to travel everywhere on this planet except for the North and South Pole. I have no offense, guys, to the Antarcticans, but I have no pleasure of seeing places that cold. Yeah, maybe not.
You don't want to touch the dome. You don't want to try to touch the dome.
I want to knock down the ice wall. Mr. America, if you could go to any place in the world right now, if you could teleport, where would you go? Where would be the next place that you audit? Where would you want to go?
I want to go to Guam with all of you guys.
It's true. He has been saying Guam for a long time. Now, you guys know we've done probably 38 states right now, if I counted correctly. I mean,
in order for us to go to Guam, bro, it's gonna be like at least a fucking $20,000 trip, because the round trip tickets to Guam, bro, that's gonna be at least $3,000.
And the Greyhound is crazy because you have to take the Greyhound on a ferry there. Girl Dad, we do follow-up audits. We do follow-up audits. As a lot of things, people say, oh, you guys just do this for that. As a matter of fact, Mr. America alone has changed a lot of things. As a matter of fact, in the state of Rhode Island, he's made, first of all, we made international news several times. Oye Mi Gente Productions, yes, we're going to do an audit in Puerto Rico. ¿Qué te pasa, mama bicho? Yo, wait till you even just see the intro. I'm not even going to give you the full one. Wait till you see what we do over in Puerto Rico. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. What the hell was I talking about? Oye Mi Gente Productions, you got me excited right now because I can't wait to go down to Puerto Rico. Yeah, Girl Dad, yeah, we do go and follow up. And what I was talking about is the fact that Enrique, Mr. America, has made several changes, not just in the state of Rhode Island, but I'll just use Rhode Island. I mean, this guy's made international news himself multiple times. This guy's on newspapers with his camera, owning the mother living out of Joe Biden, right? He's like, we're not a nation that puts kids in cages, and you can't touch them either, and you can't.
Yep. Amen.
This guy's made international news a million times. Okay, maybe not a million times, but he's also done things here where the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Health and several other police stations and organizations have to release memos. And what do these memos say? They said, hey guys, if you see somebody with a camera, actually, you can't shoot their dog, beat the crap out of them, and sprinkle crack on them. You just actually have to respect their rights. There's this thing called the Constitution. And so he's actually made changes a lot. And that's just one example. I could go on and on and on and on. So guys, you have to find Mr. America on all platforms because there's some stuff that you're only going to see on TikTok. There's some stuff that you're only going to see on Instagram. Auditing America. We have a Facebook group. Mr. Universal gets his videos over there. And as a matter of fact, you can go there and Mr. Universal in a moment or two is going to put his YouTube channel in that Facebook group. I get in there, I talk shit with my second Facebook account after they banned my first boy, but I'm in there. And we got a lot of interesting conversation. We're putting up articles, we're putting up case law, we're reviewing the Constitution, we're reviewing Supreme Court, where we have memes that are funny as hell in there, which is my favorite part. So go join us there as well. Yes, free Assange, yeah, and free Snowden and free John Kiriakou. Let's free them all. John Kiriakou was free, Snowden's free technically, but the records aren't expunged. They haven't been pardoned. They pardoned Little Weezy, but not them. Mad Mama Nam, thank you so much. This is one of my favorite people, Mad Mama Nam, too. Just a great person that always supports. Thank you so much. Delete Facebook. I'm only on Facebook to talk to the normies. You know that, Mad Mama Mom. You know that. What about Daniel Hale? Let's see. Are you under the impression that you have constitutional rights in Puerto Rico? Yes, because Puerto Rico is the United States. Yes.
thing is that
Well,
the Puerto Rican police, they don't play around. These motherfuckers look like they're jacked up on fucking steroids on top of steroids, and they'll just smack the fuck out of you and don't care about your life. That's the only thing we gotta be careful. But even in school in Puerto Rico, we used to have some big ass cops with fucking M16s loaded up, bulletproof, in every school out there. So you know what I'm saying? Like we definitely want to go out there and audit. We just got to be careful.
Chase, why do you say that? Why do you say that, Chase? Don't tell me that. Oh, Alan is saying that Puerto Rico is not the United States. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that Puerto Rico is not part of the United States. Is that something that happened in the last 20 seconds? Thank you for teaching me so much, Alan. Are you a geography teacher?
We
Are
fight
you
not to be a state.
historian?
So many times they try to make it a state, and we fought it.
Thank you, Brother
Nope.
Daggett. Yeah, you know, it's a good point. It's like, you think you'll have rights in PR? I mean, I don't have rights here. I mean, that we have constitutional rights, but all they are is just a piece on a paper. The thing that makes them from a thing on a piece of paper to actual things are you getting out there and flexing your rights and being a part of the system. Because otherwise, it's just gonna go on without you, and those people don't have your best interest in mind. Yes,
Brother,
you're right, James. What are we gonna do, James? We still gonna flex our rights in the meantime, right? We have natural rights. You have natural rights. Forget the constitutional rights. We have natural rights. So we are free people. All right. So forget the Constitution. Keep in mind, folks. Someone said, someone asked, and no, I actually shouldn't do the dumb hater impression. Someone asked the other night, do you guys know about the fact that what a U.S. citizen is? First of all, I'm an ANCAP. I'm a voluntarist, so this is all to me, right? I understand. However, sometimes, I mean, the thing is, you can't jump off. Like you can't go up to a cop and talk about, oh, do you realize that your birth certificate's on the stock market? That's too. You gotta. It's like the Matrix. Not everybody's ready to be unplugged that hard yet. You know what I'm saying? You got to reach people where you're at, and that's why it's important to listen. So I'm going to shut up for a second. Where the hell did Auditing America go, Mr. Universal? What's your take on all this shit I just been talking? I talked a lot of shit about a lot of things. What's your take?
You know, I am born here in the U.S., but learning from Jordan Maxwell, I am not a citizen, and I do not claim that. I will not claim I am a citizen because that right there, that's the Godfather when it comes to knowledge. I've been watching Jordan Maxwell since 2007. You know.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan Maxwell. He was one of the first people, along with Alex Jones, David Icke, and Fritz Springmeier, that woke me up. And Jordan Maxwell is like one of the biggest ones. You people need to wake up and do your homework. What we think we know, that's my boy, yo. Jordan Maxwell is original OG of a lot of this knowledge.
He breaks everything down, coding, biblical. Oh man, like that's and you know, and it's very important. If you guys don't know who Jordan Maxwell is, look him up. Look him up. I mean, if you know, he was a part of my awakening, and I have to become conscious that everything I learned throughout my life was a motherfucking lie. You know, and if you believe in these lies, then you become even more enslaved into the system because your power of belief, it ties you to this matrix even stronger. So what you believe is what you create around you.
And
you know?
Mr. Universal did a whole video on that. And this is something that we should talk about for a sec, because this is very, very important stuff. How many people here know about the ramifications of quantum physics? How many people know about intention, about The Secret, about the law of attraction, whatever you want to talk about? I want to say something for a second, and I want to let Mr. Universal riff on this. Everything in the universe is vibration. Radio waves, television waves, internet waves. We can't see them, but we know they're there. And every single thing, even the thought that you think, emits a vibration in those brain scans, right? And we think we live in a physical world. We think that this beautiful whisk is solid. we think that this stupid ass head is solid, but in fact, it's not. They're made of atoms. Atoms themselves are 99.9% empty space. And they've done a number of studies. The double slit experiment's the most famous, but we can go into others that show that this empty space within atoms can be affected by different vibrations, including thoughts. So what does that really mean? Prove it, not, you can't prove anything scientifically, but postulated by quantum physics, by a number of different experiments, your thoughts help create what we know as physical reality. This is something that has only been known by a very small elite for a long time. And so I'll let you take it from there, Mr. Universal. What do you think about what I just said?
So you said there's no scientific proof, but with the whole vibrations and sound frequencies, they have showed repeatedly different experiments of things levitating. They shown oh my God, I just had a brain fart. But okay, so I seen this TikTok video for real quick. There was a TikTok video. It was a car. It was a vehicle, and it had a nasty sound system. This car was probably on max. So the vibration of the sound in the car alone, and the windows being up and being closed, bro, it was bending fucking time. It was literally like the sound of the vibrations were so strong that they were affecting the atoms of the vehicle, and the door was like rippling like a wave. The whole door and the glass was rippling like it was like fake, like you know. And then
David gets it. Matter is just vibration slowed down. That's it. He gets it exactly right. So I would check out, guys, Napoleon Hill. I would check out if you guys have this is just a beginner's thing, and I know there's whatever, but if you check out The Secret on Netflix, it's a really good place to start as well too. D News is in the house. Quantum physics underlies how atoms work and why chemistry and biology work as they do. You are absolutely correct. So, guys, this is the bigger thing that we're trying to talk about here, and this is why I'm very impressed with what Mr. America has done, because despite all the haters, despite being born on the low end of the socioeconomic ladder, he's been somebody with really no help, who's got millions and millions of people, hundreds of millions of views on the internet, and it's not about unboxing, it's not about dancing, it's not about pop culture, it's about learning your rights. I can tell you so many times that people have walked up to me and they said, you know what, or people that already know me and wouldn't even listen to me, and they come up and they say, hey, I didn't even know what the Fourth Amendment was until Auditing America taught me about that, and I had no idea really about the Constitution and our natural rights. And so, yeah, not every one of our videos, we're not going to be breaking. First of all, we can't sit there every video and break down how everything is interconnected, the Council on Foreign Relations, the trial. I mean, we're doing our best, right? We don't have a budget, right? We're just Mr. America and his compadres here. We're just rolling with him. We're his road dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Hi, Mr. Universal. Mr. Universal is in the house cooking with Lulu. Yes. Yeah. Guys, so yeah, Mr. America is somebody that's put in, you know, how much money do these news, even the local news people get? This guy did it all on his own. So yes, we might not be breaking down how, you know, the 14th Amendment was never properly ratified or this or that. We have to take baby steps. We can't all of a sudden tell people, you know what I'm saying? We're so far. I mean, with what's going on in today's world, if we start telling people the extreme other end of things, they're not even going to believe it. Because as Mr. Universal points out, perception is everything. So we have to be able to couch our language, right? So if you start standing on the street corner, you got a tinfoil hat, and you're poking out the mouth, and you're like, "Oh, the raptors are coming." No one's going to believe you. No one's going to care. Right? You have to listen to what's important to that person. But while we're up here, we do have some time to talk about a few things. Mr. America, we okay. Miss Palm Beach County, we've been to Palm Beach County, right? Yes, Boricuas are always in the house. Let me tell you, Puerto Rican people, there's always a hater that would be like, oh, Puerto Rico's not a U.S. Well, go back to Mexico. First of all, Puerto Rican people, first of all, kicked out their governor over some dumb emails, right? Americans, we're run by wizards and bad people. Hey, Mr. America, quick question. How did you really feel when the code enforcer tried to tell you what to do, thinking that he could arrest you and put you in handcuffs?
The code enforcer, yeah, that's very concerning. I ran into a code enforcer officer at the city hall who, for an average person would assume that he was a police officer because of the uniform that he was wearing. It was very misleading. And I asked him if he was giving me lawful orders, and he said yes. So then I find out he's not a cop, and real cops arrived, and they have absolutely no clue about the First Amendment either, or they just straight up had no clue about the difference between public property and private property. So it was just sad, This was at the St. Mary's City Hall in St. Mary's, Georgia. Our first visit to Georgia, first audit ever in Georgia, is an epic fail. Unbelievable. I was hoping. And these cops were very passive aggressive, too. Because they're over here, hey, we will arrest you for trespassing, but we don't have a primary charge.
And that's the thing that pisses me off, Mr. America, is how many times do we go to a place and they'll solicit a trespass, or we'll be in a city hall and be like, well, you're trespassing, you're causing a dispensing. How are we trespassing in a public place asking for documents and filming?
You need somebody that's making a crime, that's committing a crime, in order for you to trespass him from that public area. So these people just want to trespass you. They say, oh, well, it's like everywhere else. No, it's not like everywhere else. Yeah, private property. If I don't want this person in my private property, then yes, he's trespassed. He can't be here. But public property, in order for you to tell me that I can't go back to that specific area, which is kind of weird, but yeah, they have to tell you that you're breaking the law.
And another thing I just thinking of right now too is like, another thing they love to talk about is like, oh well, we just heard there was a disturbance. Okay, first of all, if you're at a city hall, there could be whenever it's open, that's open to protest. Even if it's one person yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs, that's not a disturbance, that's a protest, right? Sorry, don't work at City Hall if you don't like it. That's a city hall. Can you imagine if George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, RFK all rolled up to do a public records request at a city hall and they said, we got a disturbance here. What? At a public city hall? And that's the thing. When people protest at the state capitol, they yell and scream all they want. But then when I do it by myself, it's disorderly conduct.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's a disturbance. So a disturbance really is, I'm sorry, Mr. Universal, I'll let you talk. A disturbance really is when my words hurt your feelings.
Yo, all I want to say is that I love everyone and I love you more than as much as I love my country. I love everybody as much as I love my country. I want everybody to be respectful, although we have the First Amendment that can make you feel sad. But hey, you have to respect what people say. As long as no one is making threats of violence, okay? Because that's the most important thing here. We can't be violent. There's no way that violence is going to fix anything. So we all have to show love and respect towards each other's opinion. and find ways to have a better world, not just a better country, but a better world.
Yeah, people are so upset with Mr. America because he's going around with the camera, right? We got haters over here like, oh, Mr. America's so bad. Will, you're a stupid crack meth head. Oh, Will, when are you gonna let there's a lot worse people to be upset about, right? I mean, there's start higher, aim higher, right? Start with maybe the NSA, the CIA, maybe the people that are in charge of the U.S. government, and then start with Russia, the tyrants. What about China, North Korea? Maybe you want to work with North Korea. Start with North Korea first, and then go to Auditing America. Auditing America is somebody that stands up for your rights. He's somebody that has confronted people that harm children. He's somebody that has confronted war criminals. He's somebody that has interviewed the guy that created email. And you're more upset at him than Kim Jong-un. What the hell is wrong with you? You have a serious mental problem. You need to check who you're upset about. I'm upset at Billy Boy. Actually, I'm upset at Billy Boy. I'm upset at the government. You guys are upset at Mr. America. So that just shows if you're upset at America, you must be a communist or a fascist. So please redirect. All right, let's go back to the comments, guys. Steve Sierra, always love to talk to you, Steve. Always love to see your comments. We have to teach the police about the law with wisdom. Absolutely. See, Steve, you need to have your own channel because I will talk for 45 minutes straight and you will say exactly what I'm trying to say in a little beautiful haiku. Show me on the stall where the camera hurt you. Exactly, CK. Mr. Universal TV, that's a channel right there, guys. Love, unity, inequality. Rice Krispie is in the house. Oh, man. Let me tell you, Rice Krispie is one of my favorite people. Honestly, man, he's one of the people that he's a real humble brother. He does it for the right reasons, and he's there if you need help. He's helped me. Great guy, man. Rice Krispie is a great guy. Why are you holding a mixer? MJab is late to the show. Late to the show. You don't know about Fake Mike Real News, MJab? What's your story? You tell me, and then I'll open up to you. I'm shy. Honestly, guys, everyone go check out Rice Krispie's channel. He's the man. He's got great audits. Great dude. We keep missing each other because he's a traveling man like Mos Def and DJ Honda, and so am I. But we're going to get together and audit the crap out of there. Steve Sierra, actually, not to brag, but I'm the only one, I'm one of the few people alive that's ever audited that place, the Club Bilderberg. I went out there, not only audited the Bilderberg boys, the Bilderberg boys, but I also audited all the cops out of them and owned this. You guys got to go back and check out that channel, dog. Demand the truth to Fake Mike Real News. You guys got to check out fakemikerealnews.com. Fakemikerealnews.com is the website. Mr. Universal's there. Auditing America's there. James Freeman's there. Titus Frost is there. My boy Young Memory Holds there. Rice Krispie's there. Rice Krispie's there. So go to fakemikerealnews.com and check us all out. MJab. Oh, that was sarcasm. MJab. Silly. This is a question for Mr. America and Mr. Universal. What is the most aggressive audit we've ever experienced? Because we've had a lot. What do you guys think about that? What's the most aggressive audit? That's a good question. Girl Dad, come with all the good questions tonight.
The most aggressive audit when me and you got arrested at the Woonsocket Police Department. How aggressive was that? You tell them. You tell them what they do to me, bro.
I'm gonna tell you guys the story of how me the story of how me and Mr. America came to collab. First, he's on the front page of the newspaper. I'm here in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. Shout outs to Rhode Island, small state, biggest heart. And I know all the activists here. It's not many of us. It's me and like 3 other people. And then all of a sudden, I see on the front page of the newspaper this dashing-looking gentleman that's just First Amendment protester arrested. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I asked my boy. He's like, oh, yeah, man, that's what? No muffins, man, no muffins. I'll introduce you. So at the anniversary of Occupy Wall Street, I met Mr. America. I was like, here's what I do. I'm cool. And he was like, well, here's what I do. Here's my toy. No, just kidding. He was like, well, I do auditing. I was knowing about filming the police and watching the police and, cop watching. I did that before. He was like, auditing. I was like, I still didn't get it. So then he hit me up like 3 days later. He's like, yo, dog, let's go auditing. And I was like, all right, word. And so that was back in the day when I had my pea coat and my scarf and I was trying to be professional. So we went to North Smithfield and I do a video. I was like, hey, guys. And I had a real mic, but it was fake. I was like, hey, guys, I'm here with Enrique Torres, and he believes that First Amendment, and he's doing the First Amendment audit. And we walk out of the place, and he's like, yo, dog, that was cool, but you have to realize the First Amendment's for everybody, not just pretty boy, wannabe, fake journalists. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So we go to Woonsocket Police. Oh, shout outs to Woonsocket Police. They're some of the best out there. Sarcasm, the lowest form of humor. So we go over to Woonsocket, right next door to North Smithfield, Rhode Island. And we start filming. We're going around. I'm just quiet this time. I'm just filming. I'm just quiet filming. We're in a public parking lot. All these guys come out. 7 cops come out. Stand right there. Don't move. That's Auditing America's banner on his top. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's there, Mr. Universals or Mr. America's. They're both great. And Enrique is like, wait, do you guys see the memo? Have you seen the memo? And they were like, welcome. Boom. And then me and Mr. America, we get in the paper. They're like, oh, Will Turbin has been hanging out. Mr. America has been hanging out with Antifa, known leaders of Antifa. Because I told them, yeah, we had the first ever, not like the mainstream news who will show you Antifa and the Proud Boys fighting. We've actually, me and Mr. America had the first ever sit-down interview with Antifa and a member of the Proud Boys. Because we said, instead of actually barehanding horseshit at each other, why don't you sit down and try talking about it? Needless to say, we didn't save the world, but it's better than barehanding horseshit. So we get arrested. Woonsocket Police, they are insane. There actually are a few good cops. There's actually one Woonsocket cop who I forget his name, and I'm actually very upset, and I apologize to you. You're probably not watching. If you were, it'd be pretty weird.
They're criminals. They are criminals.
They're legit criminals. By the way, I got locked. Who press 1 in the chat if you saw me get locked in the vault with Audit Them. Everybody's favorite auditor, Audit Them. Will encourage you to audit them. Press 1 in the chat if you watch me get locked in a vault by the mayor of Woonsocket. She said, "You're not wearing a mask." The police officer said I didn't have to wear a mask, and the lady behind her is not wearing a mask who works for her. And I got locked in a vault. Press 1, press 2 if you didn't because you hate me. MJab. You didn't see MJab.
Also,
Guys.
I got some exciting news. Before I forget again, tonight I have an amazing new video drop. This is a recent audit I did with Enrique when I was down in Orlando. He released the video on his channel recently. I think it was a couple of days ago. I'm releasing my version today, which is awesome because you're going to be able to see the angles that you cannot see when watching, Enrique's channel. You can actually see Enrique's body language. He stands his ground when confronted by the cops, by Homeland Intelligence at the DMV. It's crazy, but we also had somebody that started mouthing off, try to get really violent. I was on the other side of the DMV, and he tried to get really crazy and disrespectful with Auditing America. And then I pop out on the monitor, and I see this whole commotion. Guys, if you guys want to see,
that's a very good video. I encourage everybody to go watch that video. It's funny as hell. Mr. Universal does his own good editing, so it's a funny way to watch it. To watch that video, make sure you go check it out.
Oh yeah, we got some behind the scene footage. I got some sound effects in there. It makes it really funny, really entertaining. And every single video that I'm gonna be dropping out of my audits, which I have a lot, I'm gonna be putting the same time, the same effort, so that way you guys are very entertained with it. So please like, comment, and subscribe right here in the comments in the live. I'm going to be dropping my link. Let's get me to 1,100 subscribers. I'm going to be dropping the video tonight, guys, after this live. Once this live is over, I'm going to be dropping the video. So stay tuned for that.
So yeah, let's get any final points in. I want to say a couple final points here. One, congratulations to Sirhan for getting out of jail. Number two, go to Rise of the Moabites on Instagram, Rise of the Moabites, and find out what's going on with Rise of the Moors. My brother Jamal is still locked up, rotting in a cell, and I feel bad for him. September 4th, we're having a protest. September 11th, we're having a protest. September 4th, NIH in Maryland, Bill Gates' house. September 11th, New York City, you already know. Nonviolent protest. We're going there. We're letting them know. There's no way that two planes took down 3 towers. Mr. Universal, final thoughts. And again, how can people find you? How can people donate? How can people see all of your content?
Universal TV, baby. UNIVERSOL TV. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Hit that like on my like page. YouTube, most importantly, guys. I'm dropping this video. It's about to go down, baby.
So a brand new video right after this on Mr. Universal's channel. I'm going to put it in the chat one more time before we leave. It's Mr. Universal's channel. I hope you also can put it in the chat, Mr. Universal, before we leave. Yeah, guys, please find me, fakemikerealnews.com. Shout outs to Eyes on the Audit, fakemikerealnews.com. One more time, that's fakemikerealnews.com on all platforms, fakemikerealnews.com, all platforms, fakemikerealnews. You can also find Auditing America on what platforms?
Find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Twitter. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Universal, Mr. Turbot. It's always a pleasure.
Guys. We're going to keep being here. We're going to keep rocking it. Mr. Universal's dropping another video right now. Find Mr. America on Instagram. Find him on TikTok. Find him on the Facebook group. Every single platform. He's on PayPal. Thank you very much for everybody that super chatted. Mr. America, Fake Mike Real News, Mr. Universal, we're coming to a city near you. And it's not going to be with a whole bunch of key grips. It's not going to be with a whole bunch of makeup. It's just going to be some snapbacks of Fake Mike Real News.
Real news.
And remember, I love you as much as I love this country. Take care.
Amen.